Welcome to the food finalist announcement for the annual Big Tex Choice Awards, the State Fair of Texas's iconic fair food competition, proudly presented by our friends at Karbach Brewing, another iconic Texas brand. I'm Carissa Condianis, Senior Vice President of Public Relations for the State Fair of Texas, and I am thrilled to be here to kick off one of our most beloved fair traditions. This year marks the 21st anniversary of the Big Tex Choice Awards. What began in 2005 as a way to celebrate creativity in fair food has grown into a Texas-sized showcase of culinary innovation. With food traditions rooted in countless cultures, Texans have a special way of blending bold flavors, big ideas, and a whole lot of heart. And nowhere is that more deliciously on display than right here at the State Fair of Texas. Fairgoers will always love the classics: Fletcher's Original Corny Dogs, smoked turkey legs, cotton candy, candy apples, fried Oreos, and of course the iconic funnel cake. But year after year, many guests come hungry for something new. Whether it's a Big Tex Choice Awards finalist or another fresh creation from one of our newer or longtime concessionaires, fairgoers cannot wait to discover the next big flavor at the State Fair. When I ask folks what they are most excited about at the State Fair of Texas each year, the answer almost always includes the fair food enthusiastically. It's a passion, a tradition, and an experience like no other. And once again this year, our incredible State Fair concessionaires have stepped up with a lineup of Texas-sized treats that are just as bold and inventive as they are mouth-wateringly delicious. And for the first time ever, we are raising a glass to a brand new Big Tex Choice Awards category, one that recognizes the wildest, most delicious drinks at the State Fair. Best Taste Sipper has been added as a new category for this year's State Fair of Texas and will join our trophy lineup, which for those asking why there's so many posters up here this morning, you now know the answer. This year, we received a record-breaking 76 entries from 50 of our incredible State Fair concessionaires in the first round of this annual fair food and drink competition. From indulgent sweets to bold, savory bites, and now spotlighting more sippable creations, our internal judging panel had the very tough but delicious job of tasting every single entry over multiple days. That's 76 different taste tests, y'all. While their identities remain confidential in order to preserve the integrity of our competition, we want to thank our internal judging panel for loaning their stomachs to this worthy cause. After careful consideration, 30 entries advanced to the semifinalist round, and from there, the hardest part, narrowing it down to now 15 finalists. With so much creativity and flavor in the mix, this year's lineup is truly one for the books. Now the stage is set. A panel of celebrity judges will determine which entries rise above the rest during the annual Big Tex Choice Awards presented by our friends at Karbach Brewing on Thursday, August 24th at 2 p.m. This year, winners will be crowned in 4 exciting categories: Most Creative, Best Taste Savory, Best Taste Sweet, and now Best Taste Sipper, our brand new beverage category. While the event won't be open to the public, you can still be part of the fun by following along on the State Fair's social media at State Fair of TX and experience the excitement from wherever you are as we unveil the most drool-worthy fair foods of the year. Now, let's get to the news you've all been waiting for. I'll begin by announcing the finalists in each Best Taste category, and then we'll introduce the State Fair concessionaire behind each item and tell y'all a little more about their food. The State Fair of Texas is thrilled to announce this year's food finalists in the 21st Annual Big Tex Choice Awards Fair Food and Drink Competition. Alphabetically, the top 5 in the savory category are brisket and brew stuffed pretzels, crab and mozzarella arancini, deep fried deli tacos, the Vietnamese crunch dog, and the Wagyu bacon cheeseburger deviled egg sliders. Now, alphabetically, the top 5 in the sweet category are candy lemon sour face, chill and thrill delight, Dubai chocolate cheesecake, Russo's Dubai chocolate funnel cake fries, and Texas toast a la mode. And finally, in our newest category, the top 5 sippers in alphabetical order are coconut quadruple, cookie chaos milkshake, hot honeycomb lemonade shake-up, the Nevins Dirty Red Bull Texarita, and last but not least, the Poppin' Boba Rita. Congratulations to our finalists and to the vendors behind these delicious creations. Thank y'all. Now, I'll read through the finalists again, introduce the concessionaire behind each item, and give a description, which I know will make your mouth water in anticipation for this year's State Fair of Texas, which is just 51 days away. Let the countdown to corny dogs, cowboy boots, and Big Tex begin. First up, again, in the savory category, in alphabetical order. Before I get started, though, can I ask that back of stage with the concessionaires be a little quieter? Can my team help with that, please? Thank you. Okay, first up, brisket and brew stuffed pretzels by Glenn and Sherry Cusack. Let's welcome Glenn and Sherry, our longtime State Fair concessionaires, into the room while I read the description. Smoky barbecue dreams meet classic pub snacks in one golden salty twist. We're talking tender, slow-smoked brisket, loaded with deep, juicy flavor, and blended with a bold, velvety beer cheese made from sharp cheddar and a hearty brew. Then it's all wrapped up in soft, chewy pretzel dough, hand-rolled, sprinkled with sea salt, and baked to crispy, crave-worthy perfection. Congratulations again, Glenn and Sherry. Next up on the list, crab and mozzarella arancini by Stefan Nedwetsky. We'd like to welcome to the competition. This is his first food finalist. He is known for his booth along Lone Star Boulevard called Texapolitan Pizza. Handcrafted with an irresistible blend of premium Maryland blue crab meat, white rice, mozzarella cheese, spring onion, red bell pepper, lemon, and black pepper. Each rice ball is delicately seasoned with aromatic herbs including garlic, coriander, and basil. They are dipped in a crunchy breadcrumb coating, then deep fried to a golden, crispy finish, and served with a side of homemade marinara sauce. Congratulations, welcome to the competition. And now, deep fried deli tacos by Brent and Juan Reeves. Let's welcome the Smoky John's crew while I tell y'all a little more about their food finalist. Peppery pastrami, buttery mashed potatoes, gooey white cheese, and fresh chives, all tucked into a corn tortilla and deep fried to crispy perfection. Served with a spicy, creamy green sauce, it's what happens when New York Deli meets Dallas Taqueria. Congratulations, Brenton Wan. Next up, the Vietnamese Crunch Dog by the Lee family. Let's welcome Michelle to the stage while I tell you more about her family's food finalists. The Vietnamese Crunch Dog blends the classic corn dog with vibrant Asian flavors. Juicy, marinated meat is wrapped in fluffy batter, coated in a crispy mix of panko and banh mi crumbs, then deep fried to a golden perfection. Topped with sriracha mayo and served with tangy pickled veggies, it's a crunchy, flavorful mashup of street food and fair flair in every bite. Congratulations, Lee family. Our next item, Wagyu Bacon Cheeseburger Deviled Egg Sliders by Kendall Williams. Another newbie to the competition, Kendall welcomed long lines and quite the following during her first year at the State Fair of Texas last year. I'll tell you a little more about her food finalist. The Wagyu Bacon Cheeseburger Deviled Egg Sliders start with a Cajun-seasoned Wagyu patty topped with aged cheddar and crispy applewood bacon. Instead of a bun, you guessed it, it's sandwiched between two deep-fried, panko-crusted deviled egg halves. Crispy outside, creamy and tangy inside, and comes served with a house-made ketchup-inspired sauce. Congratulations, Kendall. Welcome to the competition. And now we move to those foods that will satisfy your sweet tooth. First up in the sweet category in alphabetical order is Candy Lemon Sour Face by Chef Heather Perkins. Since graduating from the State Fair's Big Tex Business Masterclass and joining our annual event, Heather has become known for her creative and delicious pickles at the fair. This new sweet treat from her lets your taste buds explore the explosion of a sour, sweet, tart taste of a delicious candy-coated lemon. Indulge in Candy Lemon Sour Face and let her take you on a roller coaster of sweet and sour flavors. Congratulations, Heather. On the sweet list next is the Chill and Thrill Delight by Tony and Terry Bednar. I'd like to welcome more graduates of the State Fair's Big Tex Business Masterclass, Tony and Terry, while I tell you a little more about their food. Chill and Thrill Delight is a vibrant, refreshing twist on Colombia's famous salpicón de frutas. A Texas-sized cup is packed with juicy, diced mango, pineapple, watermelon, grapes, cantaloupe, and strawberries, all soaked in fresh watermelon juice with a splash of lime. It's topped with a handcrafted shaved mango sorbet that slowly melts into the mix for a sweet, tangy fusion. Congratulations, Tony and Terry. Next up, Dubai Chocolate Cheesecake by Stephen L. Giddy. Fresh off opening his first brick-and-mortar dessert shop in Las Colinas earlier this year, let's welcome Stephen to the stage while I tell you more about his finalists this year. Rich Belgian chocolate melts into a luscious pistachio spread, perfectly blended with the delicate crunch of sweet, golden kataifi and a hint of creamy tahini. Nestled above are chunks of velvety New York-style cheesecake, what Stephen's known for, adding a smooth and tangy contrast. To finish, each cup is crowned with a generous drizzle of silky chocolate, a swirl of pistachio cream, and a final sprinkle of crushed pistachios for an irresistible crunch. Congratulations again, Stephen. Next up on the sweet list is Russo's Dubai Chocolate Funnel Cake Fries by Isaac and Joey Russo. I'd like to welcome to the stage longtime concessionaire and no stranger to this competition, Isaac, and his son Joey, who is shadowing to learn under his dad to eventually take over the family business one day. Good catch, Isaac, saw that. Russo's Dubai chocolate funnel cake fries bring bold, indulgent flavor to every bite. Crispy, golden funnel cake strips are drizzled with warm Belgian chocolate, then topped with pistachio cream and delicate pieces of kanafe pastry. Congratulations, Isaac and Joey. And last but not least in the sweet category, Texas Toast a la Mode by Michelle and Jace Edwards. Please help me welcome the owners of the iconic Highland Park Soda Fountain, who have been concessionaires at the State Fair since 2011, Michelle Edwards and her son, Jace, who took the lead on developing their finalist creation this year. A warm, golden-baked French toast topped with a generous scoop of Bluebell, homemade vanilla ice cream, slowly melting in every cozy bite, drizzled with rich caramel and real maple syrup, then sprinkled with a fun cinnamon cereal crunch for that extra pop. Congratulations, Michelle and Jace. And now, our first ever finalists in the sipper category. First up is Coconut Quadruple by Ben Tran and Mai Vo. I'd like to welcome Ben and Mai back to the competition. This is their second year in a row to be finalists, earning a spot last year with their tropical two-step punch. A whole fresh young coconut is served with an ice-cold, fresh-made coconut slushie, topped with soft-serve coconut ice cream and sprinkling of coconut flakes. This enhanced island delicacy is sure to transport you to paradise at first sip. Congratulations, Ben and Mai. Next up, Cookie Chaos Milkshake by Brad Weiss. Please help me welcome Brad to the stage. Brad is part of his family-run business, who have been vendors at the State Fair since 1971. Let me tell you a little more about his food finalists this year. A rich, creamy cookie butter milkshake loaded with snickerdoodle chunks, golden Oreo cookies, and classic Oreo cookies, topped with a fluffy swirl of whipped cream. A scoop of edible cookie butter cookie dough, a perfectly perched Biscoff cookie, and a cookie butter drizzle that ties it all together. If that's not enough, it's finished with a rim coated in crushed Biscoff cookie pieces for that extra crunch in every sip. Congratulations, Brad. I know your parents are proud of you carrying on their legacy. Next up, the Hot Honeycomb Lemonade Shake-Up by Tom Grace. Please help me welcome Tom Grace, a 5-time finalist and 2-time Big Tex Choice Awards winner, to the stage while I tell y'all more about his food. For over 30 years, the fresh lemonade shake-up has been a fair favorite. It's simple: fresh squeezed lemons, sugar, water, and then give it a good shake. This year, honey and fresh jalapenos have been added to the mix for a perfect Texas kick. Rimmed with chamoy and tahini for extra zing, and topped with a skewer of real honeycomb, you can even add a shot of alcohol. You've got an instant classic. Congratulations, Tom. Next up, the Nevins Dirty Red Bull Texarita by Josie Nevins-Mays and Tammy Jo Nevins-Mays. Please help me welcome this mother-daughter duo, carrying on the legacy of Nevins Concessions since 1948, while I tell you a little more about their finalists this year. This cocktail starts with a layer of Fernie's funnel cake cream liqueur and blue raz pop rocks to get the sweet treat poppin'. After, it's filled halfway with juicy watermelon Red Bull margarita, and the other half with vibrant blueberry Red Bull margarita, topped with more sizzle and pop rocks, fresh blueberries, and watermelon. This dirty Texarita is sure to make you soar. Congratulations, Josie and Tammy Jo. Pop rocks, as an 80s kid, that just takes me back. All right, last but not least, the Poppin' Boba Rita by Justin Martinez. Please help me welcome Justin to the stage. His original State Fair brew, Funnel Cake Ale, was the first drink to win the Big Tex Choice Awards. He won Most Creative in 2014 for this innovative creation. This year, this frozen fresh lime juice margarita is elevated with wine-infused poppin' boba pearls, bursting with juicy mango or strawberry flavor in every sip. Each vibrant pearl in the poppin' boba-rita delivers a playful pop of tropical fruitiness. Make it dirty with a swirl of sweet, creamy, cold foam, a splash of rich coconut syrup, and a tangy tahini rim. Congratulations, Justin. Congratulations to all of our finalists for this year, y'all. The 21st Annual Big Tex Choice Awards will be held Thursday, August 21st at 2 o'clock. Again, be sure to follow along the fair's social media channels at State Fair of TX or with your favorite local media outlets to experience the event and see which foods will win this year's Big Tex Choice Awards. And don't forget, all top 15 finalists will be served at this year's State Fair. As I mentioned, we are 51 days away from opening day, and the State Fair of Texas team and all of our vendors are working hard to ensure a safe and fun environment for everyone during the State Fair this year. So when you are ready to celebrate all things Texan this fall, Big Tex will be here to welcome you back to the most Texan place on earth with his friendly, howdy folks. Season passes and flex ticks for the 2025 State Fair of Texas are now available at bigtex.com, so get your tickets now. Congratulations again to our food and drink finalists and concessionaires from Big Tex and all of your friends here at the State Fair of Texas. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see y'all at the fair.